Your weight?
225, 245 with clothes on. You're a little spy for the corporation. You don't argue with a crazy man.
You were just told to leave and you left.
I left, and then they 69 me, yeah, and they told me you have to come back otherwise. The coffee.
Okay.
The woman over there, the little girl, or whoever was running the show, the young girl, she must have been 18 or 19. I don't know who she is. I don't know any of who these people are. But she never liked me from the get-go. So she's watching me all this time. I run in from a friend from Hooters, Brooke. I'm talking to her. And then I decided to go get her a little gift. And when I came back, she left. And so I'm just sitting there, and they're both, her and her, the other cohort worker, this man, Hispanic man, Mexican, yeah, I mean, I'm German from Wisconsin, so I'm sorry if I get the terminology wrong. But they're both watching me. I'm like, what were you watching me for? Well, we're watching you because we want to see if you're doing laundry or not. And, oh, you're a little spy for the corporation. And she says, well, you need to go. And so, and since she starts verbally abusing me and telling me to fuck you and stuff, so I tell her to fuck you. And then it gets worse, so I spit on the floor. I miss her. I don't intentionally mean to spit on her. I spit on the floor. I know that's probably wrong. It was a sign of disrespect. Now, I didn't spit on her intentionally, okay? And then I'm walking away.
Okay, you said you didn't spit on her intentionally?
No.
Okay.
No. Swear to God.
Well, and that's the thing. I have to talk to both people.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm telling you the truth.
You're fine. You just keep stepping closer to me.
I'm sorry.
All right.
So I turned to go and leave.
Okay.
All right, the gentleman or the co-worker comes up from behind me, shoves me so hard I go airborne.
Okay.
I land on the floor.
Okay.
On the tile floor, and he does this.
Okay.
He bricks a nail.
That happened when you fell?
Yeah, when I fell,
okay.
and now my arm is numb and it hurts, and I do the X-ray. I get X-ray, but I wanted to have that done before, because all my stuff is behind here. I'm banned from the property, but I have
Were you trespassed from the property?
Yes, yeah.
When was that?
Today.
Who trespassed you?
No, I was trespassed for it. Now I am. Now if I go back there.
But they told you to leave. So
yeah,
that's, okay.
And now they're saying trespassing. They'll arrest me. Okay. And I have all my stuff in the back.
Okay, hold on. But you weren't formally trespassed by an officer yet?
Yeah, correct. For that property, yes.
But you were just told to leave and you left?
I left, and then they 69 me, and they told me never come back otherwise. And you can talk to
I'm working on RP right now, 7-3.
Oh, not Rachel, what's her name? Okay. Victoria.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
John, John.
Okay.
1966, last century.
1966?
Correct. Star Trek year. They kicked me out. The phone must still be over there.
All right.
Phone number, I'll give you the phone number.
Okay, what's the phone number? Okay. How tall are you, sir?
Yeah, my cell phone, I don't know, it's missing. So.
No,
I did have it over there.
How tall are you?
5'11".
Your weight?
225.
Your hair?
245 with clothes on.
240.
What's
your hair and eye color?
Blonde, blue.
So what time did you get to the laundromat? Was it this one right here?
Yeah,
okay.
It must have been. Must have been 11 o'clock, 11 to, and they kicked me out at 10 to noon.
And you said you were there. You bought a coffee from them?
Yeah, I bought it. I gave them a dollar on the tray.
Okay. And you said they were watching you, making sure you did laundry?
Yeah, because they said if you're not doing laundry, you gotta go. We don't want you here. Rules, regulations, all that
right.
crap. I know they just got robbed.
Okay. So when they were watching you, you said, "What are you looking at?" It turned into an argument, and then what'd you say happened?
Well, she started verbally cussing me, and it escalated where she's starting to fuck off. And I told her, they videotaped the whole thing. They incriminated themselves, so as for the video. But yeah, I just said basically that. I said, I got pissed off. I stood on the floor, and I told her to go to hell. And then I turned around. He shoved me from behind. I said, you should never have done that. You don't know who I am. You don't want to know who I am.
So when you spit on the floor, you said you didn't mean to spit on her, but did you?
No, I did not.
Okay. No. Where did you spit near her? Where was it?
She was about this far away from me.
Okay. And you spit
I said, like here, and she's like there. Listen, I'm not going to spit on a woman or anyone. I don't, but I spit for disrespect.
And it was a Hispanic lady, the owner?
Lisa. No, it's Lisa. Lisa from I know her, which is really embarrassing.
So you know Lisa?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
Lisa.
So Lisa was telling you to leave and get.
No, Lisa was not here. That's the thing.
Oh,
it's
I
not
see.
between me and Lisa. It's between
No, that's all I was asking.
Yeah,
you know that
Lisa's not involved, but it's her employee.
Hold on. The lady, what was her name? Do you know her?
I don't know.
You said she's a Hispanic lady.
Yeah,
Younger.
Young. I'd say maybe 21. And then there's a gentleman who was older man than me, probably 65, who wanted to beat the shit out of me, but didn't because I was on the floor. I'm like, why don't you just shoot me? Why don't you just
So.
And I told him.
Was it because you were arguing with her? He came out, or what happened?
No. I was when I came in from being the president for Brooke, the movie, the Dirty Dancing. They were both there, and they were watching.
Right, and then they said if you're not doing laundry, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then you got in a verbal argument with the female.
Yes.
You got upset. You spit,
on the floor.
and then what happened with the male? What was the male doing the whole time?
He was just sitting there, as far as I know. And then I turned around and started walking towards the side door here. And then he ran up from behind me and shoved me in the house so hard I went airborne. And then I landed on my elbow. And I said, "You should."
So you saw him come from behind you?
No,
or?
I did not. It was a blind. I didn't hear him. I didn't see him. It was an assault from the back. He shoved me so hard I went airborne.
Okay. So when you fell, you turned around. Who'd you see behind you?
Behind me, it was those two. And then they're telling me to get out. I'm like, I waited for the police. They tried calling 911. They couldn't call 911 because the systems were down.
Yeah.
And
okay.
so I'm just telling, like, I'm not going to kill you, but somebody else might, in the future. And not me.
You didn't
and then she thinks I'm threatening her, which I'm not.
So you didn't see him push you, but you think it was. Okay.
I did not.
Okay.
Not at all.
So that's right. And then the female and the male were both standing behind you, and you said they were telling you to leave.
Yeah, and then they're telling me to fuck off, and she's telling me to fuck off on the floor.
And then the injury to you is on your elbow?
Yes.
Okay.
The elbow and the hands, and See, I got a cracked nail. I mean, I hate to do this, but it's an assault.
Okay. So, and then any injuries to your knee or anything like that? Legs, nothing?
I got a side. It hurts right here, over here on this side, because I landed on my rib cage.
Okay. So, did you land hands first, or how did you land?
Kind of like this.
Sideways?
Yeah, sideways. So, like, my back's a little screwed up, and my legs are kind of. This leg is kind of feeling right in here, the side of the hamstring.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So then you got up and just walked over here?
Then I got in and walked over here. I had a little talk with Victoria. Okay. She said, "Johnny, you shouldn't do that after Lisa did all that. Did that for you." And I said, "Well, I didn't mean to spit on her. I didn't spit on her." And she said, "You should have done that." She got really pissed off. Okay. I said, "God be with you." She said, "God be with you." And I left.
Okay. And you already got checked out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the paperwork if you want to see that.
Okay.
I had to go to the hospital. I had the other urgent care to get
So I'm going to go talk to them and, see if they have any footage. I don't know. You said they were recording?
They video camera, with their cell phone.
Okay.
And I'm missing my cell phone.
Okay. You said you have your stuff in the
back. I was
back?
camping out in the back, so I can't go back there. I got.
Is it in the back of the property?
Not the property, in the city property.
Yeah, okay,
in the woods.
But it's not inside the
no.
Okay.
No.
So then that could be up to you. You can go get it. If they call us, you're not officially trespassed by us.
Yeah.
So we're the ones that have the arrest authority to do so.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So you're able to go get your stuff. Until then, just let them know. I'm just grabbing my stuff. I'm leaving. If they continue to call us, then they can call us and we'll deal with it then, but you're not going to get arrested.
Well, I can't now because I got to go to the hospital first.
Right.
But, later.
So I'm going to go talk to him, see if there is any charges on your end. Okay, you would like to pursue charges. So this is how it works, because it didn't happen in our presence.
Yeah.
We would have to investigate, and then we'll determine if there is enough. Then you would get summons to court, and they would get summons to court, and the judge will determine there. Okay. Do you have an address? Is it to get mail?
I guess, yeah.
Where do you get mail?
I don't get mail.
Okay.
I'm homeless.
People get heated, and some people let the things get the better of them.
I mean, if they apologize, maybe I'll let them off.
I can't, you know what I mean? I can't tell people to apologize or not. I'm here to investigate if the battery did occur and who was the aggressor, and then go from there. Okay?
I spit, and he look. He just respected me.
And that's the thing. If he felt that you spit on him, that's a battery too. So, you know what I mean?
I just, but I sit on the floor.
He doesn't know. In the heat of a moment, he's probably thinking you're spitting at him, and that's probably why he
I didn't spit on him. I spit in front of her.
And even though you're not even supposed to be spitting on someone's floor, correct?
No, but it's disrespect. I show my disrespect.
Listen, I know, but It's not your property. It's not your business. Like, how would you like someone to go to your house and they get upset and spit on your floor?
And then I ask them to leave. Simple as that. You don't argue with people who fucking do that.
So
I'm a manic depressive, for God's sakes. I'm without medication.
So we're done on your end.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get with them, talk to them. If you need to go to the hospital, go from there. We'll stay in touch, and you'll get a summons if anything. Okay?
Right,
do you have any other questions?
Just tell them I apologize.
Okay, I'll let them know
I'm sorry. I mean, but it was so unnecessary for him to shove me from behind. He just saw him in the back.
Right.
Yeah, I want to charge you.
Okay. All right, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Officer Sanchez, did you want the case number?
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Like I said, I apologize, but it was so unnecessary. I was leaving. You don't argue with a crazy man. I'm a manic depressive, and I damned him to hell, and I did not threaten her life. I just said, we'll all die. You're going to die sometime, and you're going to regret it.
And like I said, I wasn't there, so that's why I got to investigate what you told me, what they're going to tell me, and then we'll determine from there. Okay?
Yeah, tell them I'm sorry. Tell them
Hello. So, I guess there's an incident that happened here.
Yeah, so he's a reoccurring. I actually have a video of him.
Yeah, no, I'm more than willing to look at the video. I know he was upset. I don't know what happened. I just know he said he got pushed.
So he did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so
I made contact with him.
At me,
yeah.
And then he told me he was gonna fucking kill me, and then threw cigarettes at me.
He threw cigarettes at you?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously everything's pretty cleaned up.
Right.
So when he spit at me and got in my face and called me an effing bitch, that's when my boyfriend shoved him away from me because. Look at my size.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and he was defending you, and I get it.
Right. Because we had a whole bunch of people trying to get him out, and I kept having everybody. I'm like, don't touch him, don't touch him.
Yeah.
So that was the only time he was touched, is because he did spit at me.
And where was he pushed at? Was it?
So,
was it out the door?
No, he was inside.
Inside?
Yeah, because I did ask him to leave because one, he's not washing.
Yeah.
Two, he was making and I don't have the girl's contact info, but she works at Hooters. But he was telling her, he's like, oh, I want to fuck you, I want to put my dick. Like, he was saying that.
Wow,
so I was like, hey, get out of here. And he got upset with that. My boss had already warned me about him. She's not here, she's on vacation, but she's like, hey, I just want you to know, like, this guy might come in. Because he was a reoccurring problem, but I guess it was just worse this time.
Was he's not trespassed from here, from the property?
No, because the last time they warned him, and then they're like, and they told me, because it was going to be my shift now, they're like, but if he comes in, do trespass him.
Okay.
And so at first I didn't, because he got into it with a customer this morning.
Okay.
And then I kind of just like gave him a look, and then he got up and left. But then that's when he came back again, was saying those comments to that girl.
Yeah, so he was here at 11, he said, right? And
and then he tried
left.
to come last night, because I just talked to my closer. He tried to come last night at 10:55, and we closed at 11. And I guess he was trying to get inside my friend's daughter's Jeep, because she came to pick up her mom. So it's just like a reoccurring thing.
Okay, yeah. So I just want to get, like I told him, I'm going to come talk to both of you, see exactly what happened, and then regardless, I'm going to do the report and see what happened. But he came in at 11, and then you said he was just kind of hanging out here, not washing?
Well, the first time he came in, it was like 8:30 in the morning, because that's the one he was harassing was one of my regulars, and that's the time she comes in.
Okay.
Because he'll come in and he has like a boombox and he plays it really loud, and my boss has already told him before, like, to not be doing that. But last time she couldn't kick him out because he was washing.
Okay.
So with this one, it was 8:30, and then he did leave when I just kind of lingered right there and stared at him, because I don't like to get confrontational, you know, but especially because it is only me.
Yeah.
And then he came in again at, I guess, around whatever time I had called.
So he was here at 8:30, and was he washing clothes, or what was he doing?
No, he was just in here. So each time he was just in here.
And what time did he leave after?
For the first time?
For the first time.
It was pretty quick, so 10 minutes after.
And then he came back at what time?
Let me see what time I called you guys at, because it kind of all happened all at once, and then I had orders to take care of right after.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so maybe 11:30, because it was 11:57 that I kept trying to contact you guys. So.
Yeah, I know our phone lines are down, and it's
there was 3 of us. We called 16 times, and then it scared me, right? Because he's like, he kept doing this to me, saying I was gonna go to hell and he was gonna get me, and then the phone wasn't ringing. I was like, oh my god, some voodoo magic.
I know, and people are freaking out. They're trying to find other ways. Like, they had to go through state police, and then they have to relay that to us.
Yeah.
The time lapse is just insane.
So then I had the other girl who opens and the other one that like dealt with him come to the laundromat. I called her. I was like, hey, like the 911 isn't working. Like, can you come over here? So she came, and then he got into it with her in the parking lot, and then he, like, again, this one she was in her car, so he spit on the floor, and then...
And who's that other...
Her name is Victoria.
And they were yelling at each other outside?
Yeah, because she came, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Like, kind of thing. Because not that any of us are friends, it's just my boss is trying to be, like, nice and not whatever, but, like, you know, you give an inch, they take a mile.
Exactly. And that's the thing where you be nice, you're nice to them and try to give a little bit of help, and they take advantage.
Right.
So, okay, so she showed up talking to him outside, and they were yelling at each other out there?
So she had pulled up because all of us, we finally got him to get out because the other girl, the one who was making the nasty comments to, she had a guy come in, like, and then so the guy, like, because he was just sitting on the floor, he wouldn't get up. He's like, nope, I'm going to stay right here. Like, I'm not, like, whatever. So, I mean, again, we kind of call, so. Then this other guy just came, and then he's all like, you, help me up, because these three are, like, the devil or whatever, so he didn't want us touching him. And so the other guy just, like, helped him up, but then he kept trying to, like, throw himself back on the floor.
Yeah.
So that's why, too, I was like, nobody, like, touch him. Like, do not touch him. So he kept trying to do that, but then he did finally get up and leave. And while he was leaving is when the other girl finally showed up, and then he, like, went and then was yelling at her inside the car, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this kind of thing? And she
doesn't work here, the girl that...
No, she works here.
Okay.
She's another person.
And that's Victoria?
Victoria.
Okay, so...
You can see her on, what is today?
Today is Tuesday.
So, she comes Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, those are hers. Mornings.
Okay. So, he got up, left, and went out this way or that way?
Okay, so because the house is right here, so
Okay.
we got him to leave out of this door, and then he moved over.
And then Victoria was here talking to him for a little bit, and then did he come back in? Or?
No. So he just left after he...
So where did the incident where he spit and then he got pushed, was that before he left?
Yeah, so before he left, it all... So, okay, I guess from the very beginning...
Yes.
He came, well, minus the 8:30 morning.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So when he came back inside, he was on the floor?
No. So, he was on the floor because my boyfriend had shoved him.
Okay.
001 Central.
Right here, the girl left and walked right there because again he was making those nasty comments.
So to a girl, and she left?
So, well, she stood right here because he was right in here.
Okay.
So then I went up to him. Or first, he said something to me because I just looked at him and he's like, what are you, the fucking FBI? And he's like, why do you keep staring at me? And I was like, well, I keep staring at you to see if you're going to do any laundry. I was like, and you're not, so I need you to leave. And then he got mad. He's like, I don't have to fucking go nowhere. He's like, Lisa, which is my boss, he's like, Lisa said I can be in here. And I was like, no, you can't. I said, as per policy, I said, you need to leave. Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, that's kind of where it started. And then as I'm speaking to him, I'm walking towards him because what I do is I have to kind of like...
Yeah, kind of push him out,
without touching. And so when I got up to him, he's like, well, you know what, fuck you, bitch. And then he spit at me, and then, like, I went like that, and then when he did that, that's when my boyfriend, like, shoved him.
So when you were walking towards him, where did you...
Okay, so, I was walking right here, and then he was right here, so he spit right here.
So he spit towards you, okay.
Yeah, and then so my boyfriend shoved him, fell right here, and then he fell, went inside here.
Okay. So your boyfriend was right behind you, or?
He was like sitting right there, like on that thing. And then when he spit at me, then he jumped up and shoved him.
Okay. Okay. So, did you think he was going to spit at you at that time?
No, I didn't know he was going to.
Okay, but when you saw him spit, did it almost hit you, or where did it spit?
Well, because at first he went like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if he did the looping line. So that's why when he did that, and then when he was about to, then I was like, okay, no. So he got like a bit of my shoe, but like otherwise most of it did fall on the floor. I don't know what happened with my phone. Like, it literally recorded 2 seconds of, like, the very ending. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know if you have found him. I kept it just so you can see.
Yeah.
But he looks like the
Yeah. Okay, so so he hawked up and was going to spit at you, and
well,
you were trying
he was already standing.
Yeah. But he was hawking up like a loogie to spit at you, and then you said you were trying to move away before he did?
Yeah, well, because when he did that, I was like, okay, like, you know.
And then when you were moving, he spit. And
well,
then,
not right here, but like right here.
Yeah.
So he didn't throw it on me right here.
Yeah, but he towards you. Okay.
So it did hit my shoe, but it was mostly on the floor.
And then your boyfriend
jumped up because he heard him. So he jumped up.
So he thought he had spit at you.
Well, because he did.
Yeah. But he didn't see the initial, he just heard it, saw it, and then went up to push him away?
And then I don't know if he can go, like, I don't know if you'll need to do all this, but, like, the girl who works at Hooters, she said she did see him and heard him, too.
Right.
But again, I didn't get her contact information.
It's okay. What's your boyfriend's name? Joshua? He spit at you, landed next to you and on your shoe, and then your boyfriend got up to push him away.
Yes.
And then he fell on the ground.
Yeah, after that, nobody touched him.
Okay.
And then that's when he crawled and backed up against the washer and said, first he said, we're all gonna fucking die, we're going to hell, and he's like saying all of that mostly towards me because I was trying to keep him and another customer who jumped up to try and help me, like to not like try and fight him.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of sat right there, and again, he just kept telling me more like, get out,
and
like leave.
What else? What other verbal stuff was he telling you?
It was just, so the main things that he kept repeating over and over besides like, you're going to hell, is you're gonna fucking die, just you watch. And then when I repeat to him what he's telling me, because he's like, and I'm gonna get you because you assaulted me, and I was like, okay, but you spitting on me, you throwing your cigarettes at me, and you telling me you're gonna kill me, I was like, it's not like wrong. And then the only thing he kept saying is, I didn't spit on you, but he didn't deny any of the other two.
Yeah, and he was throwing cigarettes. Where was he throwing cigarettes at you?
Same spot.
Okay.
So after he went on the floor is when he started throwing the cigarettes at me.
How many cigarettes did he have? Did you photograph any of that by chance?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Like I said, it was like, I don't know what happened. I was trying to record the whole thing, but it only gave me 2 seconds. But there was about 3 cigarettes that he threw all 3 at me. So he was breaking them and throwing them at me.
Okay, and then that was before or after?
This was, so he had just got pushed on the floor, and then he was backing up, and as he was backing up, he was breaking the cigarettes and throwing them at me. And then he was like, here, you fucking bitch, because you're going to hell, like, burn with the smoke. But, I know he's crazy, like, so there was, like, a lot going on. And then that's when that's when that other guy, too, well, he was already right there, but the other guy's like, you need to leave, like, get out of here. And I was trying to hold him, because the other guy really was trying to, like, fight him. Like, he did not put his hands on him. And then that's when he just kept saying, like, you're gonna fucking die, you just watch and see, so. Okay.
Alright, I don't seem, to me, he's the aggressor. Just talking to him, he seemed to be the aggressor.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I don't know if he's manic or something.
Yeah, no, he's obviously has some issues, but he's saying he got pushed. He obviously has a welt on his elbow. But other than that, the way you're telling me makes sense with what he was saying. But he's saying that he was pushed for no reason. And it seems like, obviously, your boyfriend was trying to protect you because you were telling him to leave and then...
Cameras, so if need be, because again, my boss is not here.
Yeah. Whenever your boss...
which should be Thursday.
Thursday? Okay, I'll try to follow up either Thursday or Friday. Is she here on the weekend?
She comes on Saturday.
Okay.
975.
I think you can talk to Victoria.
Do you have her contact info?
Yes. I don't know if she'll respond because she actually hasn't even picked up my phone calls.
Okay. No, I'll try to follow. Just let her know what's going on, and if maybe you can get her to get the video, and then I'll follow up another time with you.
Okay. The only thing with her video, because we had a break-in the last time, is they had to come and pull the footage because our stuff is old.
Oh, okay. So as long as I could see it, and then just visually see it myself and determine, like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like, he was the one. I feel like, both statements, they're pretty similar, but he's saying he was pushed for no reason, but what you're saying is you believe he was going to spit on you, your boyfriend thought he was going to spit on you, so you pushed him away.
Yeah, so in that one you can very clearly see it.
How far was he from you when he was spitting at you? Like right here?
Like literally we're right in front of each other.
Okay. That's going to be the case number, okay? If your boss does get the video and you're able to look at it, you can just call me. I work on Saturday. So you can call me then, and then I can come take a look, okay?
Okay. I mean, and then what goes from there?
No, well, I told him if if it's determined that you're
trespassing,
no, so because he wasn't on the property, that I told him if he comes back, then we're gonna trespass him then.
Okay, because then I might have to have my closer, because like I said, he's camped out back here and
and I told him, he said he was gonna go to the hospital. I told him that I was gonna do the report, and then I'm gonna get with everyone involved and see if I can see what happened. And then from there I'll determine. But he said he had some stuff back there. I told him, look, if you need to grab your stuff, but don't go inside or any of that.
Yeah, because back there we don't own that back there.
So that's what I told him. And if he does come back, tell your other workers to call so that way we could trespass him while he's on the property.
Okay.
And then from there, then we could do criminal charges on him. Okay. So that's where we're at. Once I get the video, I just want to take a look. I feel like he was the aggressor, but just the video footage helps, okay? So just give me a call whenever you get it, okay?
Okay.
It's just the dispatch number and then ask for Officer Sanchez, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.